AJ was born with hypoplastic left heart syndrome. It's a congenital heart defect where the left ventricle of his heart didn't form correctly in utero.
When I first got the diagnosis, I was just kind of like in shock.
I had a million scenarios and questions kind of running through my mind. With hypoplastic left heart syndrome, there is no cure. He actually has an incredibly complex and rare form, and those that do have this particular type typically are not compatible with life. And so they encouraged us to take him home and love him and let it be. As a parent, I felt that I needed to go and do everything I could to make sure that if that were to be the case, that I left no stone unturned. I reached out to Texas Children's Hospital and we got him life flighted there when he was 13 days old. He spent the first year of his life in the ICU. He went through 4 open heart surgeries. He had over 10 heart catheterizations, multiple other surgeries, tons of complications. He was basically sent home as hospice. We had people look and say, why are you taking this child home? It was simple because we just wanted him to know what life was, even if that only meant that he was outside of the hospital for an hour or a day or a week. That was him still living more of a life than he would ever be able to do inside 4 hospital walls. Our normal before him will never be our normal now, and that's okay. AJ handles all of this with just true resilience. He is never angry, he's never upset. He is literally the happiest child you could ever meet.
AJ is definitely one of the strongest people I've ever met in my life, and he's only 5 years old. I was proud to be his dad, and couldn't ask for much more in a son, honestly. I wouldn't change anything about him.
We never in a million years expected him to be here long enough to actually go on a wish. And we felt like if he could get to his trip, then like we've reached every goal ever with AJ. So for AJ's wish, we decided on Disney World. We thought that it was something that he would love, and it would also be just a place for us to make insane memories with our entire family. He was allowed to ride a majority of the rides. He thoroughly enjoyed them. Not surprisingly, anything that was like scary was definitely his favorite. He's a daredevil. So being able to stand there at Magic Kingdom right next to the castle and have all of my kids all together, and we were just like, wow. Like, we would have never, ever in a million years thought that that would be reality.
Just for that week we were there, it almost felt like you're just a normal kid there, just enjoying himself. So that was really special.
Just a couple months ago, we actually went back for his alumni visit to Give Kids the World. And it was really amazing because it's almost like everything kind of came full circle. And so here he is now in a much more stable spot. What we gained from this trip was the confidence really to fulfill a promise that we had made earlier on to him of living life. AJ's wish has absolutely given him a love for adventure. So it's really shown for us that though we cannot control his quantity of life, we can absolutely control the quality. And that forever is the focus when we go and make hard choices for him.